What's good, guys? So right in front of you, you see a Dragon Link deck. It's very generic. This is a generic template, and we're not gonna go over the theory behind Dragon Link because everybody and their mother that plays this game knows what Dragon Link does. But what we are gonna go through today is three cards that needs to be addressed by Konami from the ban list that's about to come up. So this deck gets a little weaker and other decks can see play. This deck is by far the best deck, and let's get right into it. Three cards that Konami should address. I'm pretty sure the ban list should be like 2 weeks after Lightning Overdrive, so we'll see what exactly gets hit. But my first card that I want to talk about, Guard Dragon LP. This card's been out for 2-3 years. The other Guard Dragon, Agripane, already is banned. Pitsy is okay. I think LP is too crazy. Let me go over the effect real quick. I'm sure most of you guys know level 4 or lower Dragon monster makes this monster. It's a Link 1. Whenever you see a Link 1, it's already crazy. You cannot special summon dragon monsters when this card's on the field, and all it does is it special summons a dragon from your hand or deck to a point to a zone that this card points to. Very easy to set up. If you have two dragons, you can easily set up Guard Dragon LP. If you have the spell that revives, you can set up Guard Dragon LP. The obnoxious thing is that this card just gets you to Brotar, which is literally your whole entire deck. You could get to Chambermaid, and it gives you the trap. The fact that this card is just generic, that's my issue. We've seen it non-stop. Konami likes hitting cards that is too generic, but as soon as support is out there, even in the future, it just limits card design. So I think LP is definitely on the chopping block for Konami. I'd be really upset if they don't do anything to this deck. I think something needs to be addressed. LP is definitely one of the first contenders that should be addressed. This card's too insane in the future, and even if they hit any of these cards that I'm about to talk about, I promise you, Dragon Link's gonna be still good. There's too much support for this typing. This typing is definitely by far the most superior archetype in the game. So Guard Dragon LP, that's my first card that I really want to see Konami do something. I think it has to be banned. No one, no random number. It has to be banned. Or if they don't want to ban this, if they like this card, then something else needs to get touched. Let's get on with the next card, Chaos Space. So I'll go over the effect. I'm sure some of you guys know you can send one light or dark monster from your hand to the graveyard. Add one light or dark that cannot be normal summon set from your deck to your hand, with a level from 4 to 8, and then it has another effect. You could banish this card from your graveyard to put a dragon in your banish that can't be normal set and draw a card. You put that on the bottom, you draw a card. Very insane card. You discard one to search essentially a card that is at 1. The white and black. You know what pisses me off about Chaos Space? They bring these cards to 1 because Konami realizes, oh, these cards are too insane, both the Wyvern Buster and Collapse Serpent, and then they drop cards like Safer, which just searches it, and Chaos Space. So you literally just have more copies of this card, so it didn't even make sense to put these to 1. I don't understand why these cards were even dropped. Chaos Space is so crazy. If Chaos Space resolves, I think most of the time Dragon Link can just win. If Chaos Space is resolving, you can usually make it so you can even play around Dark Ruler or a lot of other different cards. You can play around Super Poly in this deck. So yeah, Chaos Space I think really needs to get touched. I don't think it needs to get banned. It can go to 1. Konami and the TCG specifically does not do random hits to 2, so I don't expect any of that. And I think hits to 2 is really whack. A card should be 1, 3, or 0. So Chaos Space is the second one that I really think Konami needs to address. And then the last card, Quick Launch. Okay, so this is just emergency teleport for dragon types, but emergency teleport searches a typing that actually isn't good, and it's at 1. And then Quick Launch just searches rocket monsters from your deck, and it also destroys it. So it's going, if you don't use it as a material, it's going to the graveyard anyway. E-Tele banishes it. So that's one thing that right off the bat annoys me. And then this card's not once per turn. This card should 100% be once per turn. I've seen so many times people just open multiples, and it's just so crazy. Tracer is crazy, and none of these cards are bricks. Whenever you see cards like this where like a card, like a spell just summons from your deck, it requires you to play a few bricks, such as the new Armed Dragon quick launch. The Armed Dragons are kind of bricks, so it's not as good. And then even other cards in the past, like Unexpected Die, like you're summoning a vanilla. Yeah, like it might be a tuner, but it's still a vanilla. But Quick Launch isn't like that. It's really annoying, it's really obnoxious, not once per turn, and every single card from Synchron, Tracer, Recharger, for these 5 are all just insane cards, and they equal Striker Dragon, gives you Boot Sector. I just think Quick Launch is literally a better E-Tele. I'm shocked that this card isn't touched. So one of these 3 cards, Quick Launch, Chaos Space, or LP, like LP needs to, if LP doesn't get banned, Chaos Space Quick Launch to 1, and the thing that's crazy is people are gonna think, oh, this is gonna kill Dragon Link. It is absolutely not going to kill Dragon Link. There's too much support for this archetype. So let me know what you guys think about what I think Konami should be addressing. I know a lot of times they're going to address cards just to push new product, and I think these cards can be addressed to push new product because there's gonna be new Dragon support coming out, and Konami wants to sell the product. So let me know what you guys thought. Leave a like, comment, subscribe.